What's definitely getting out of hand? Ads on YouTube. Jobs asking for 5 years of experience being listed as entry-level. Monthly subscriptions. Not just streaming services. Software, games, and even vehicle features. It's like the MBAs from MBB have their hands in everything now. Comment sections on social media. They used to be pretty fun to scroll through and engage with. Now it's mostly full of insufferable people who get off on arguing with strangers online, picking fights over literally anything. Apps. Every business, website, service, you name it has its own damn app now. 3-factor authorization also means that I have to download several apps on my personal phone just to be able to access sites required by my employer to do my job. Literally everything, everyone raising their prices for seriously everything. I have gotten so many. We are raising our prices this year to growing inflation, and yes, the items are smaller, you don't get the same as you did before, or the product is worse. They all say we need to raise the rates for something because they can't afford to keep running their business on the prices now. But yet they show record profits. I'm looking at UCL. Among others and others and others just like this. It's insane. Grocery prices. Rent increases and mortgage rates. Already out of hand and has been for a while, but keeps getting worse. Advertisements everywhere. Every place asking for a tip. The level of brightness on new car lights. Disney's remakes face with tears of joy. The cost to simply be alive and take care of yourself. Edit. Thank you, anonymous Redditor who gave me an award. It's good to remember we are not alone with this feeling. Ticketmaster service fees. Phone music and TikTok out loud in public. Ignorance. So many poorly educated people with no desire to learn. Self-education is now seen as a chore instead of a great skill or power. Knowledge is power. The political divide in the US is the worst I've seen it in my 43 years on this planet. Acronyms in Reddit. Real estate prices. I'm finally earning a decent enough living to be able to own and will be moving in next summer, but still can only afford condos or townhouses, and not even in my county. Have to go about 30 miles south where it's a bit more affordable. Single-family homes are all out. And for context, I net about $60,000 YR and live in New Jersey. Also, property taxes are insane here. People not knowing how to interact politely with their fellow humans. It's wild. Inflation. Main character syndrome. Short videos on every social media app. It destroys the attention span and critical thinking abilities, mainly for children that grow up with these apps watching endless short videos. They will have no motivation to do something else that costs more effort, and it is truly concerning. How people easily get replaced. Be it jobs, friendships, or relationship. People falsely claiming their dog is a service animal so they can take it with them anywhere they want. Illiteracy, be it scientific, biological, or media. Too many people are too comfortable with not understanding things. People at the gym recording videos thinking everyone should let them have their way always at the gym since they are recording. The lack of consequences, no accountability. Tipping. The ever-widening political divide in America. Armchair expertise. I've been on social media since Facebook required a college email to sign up. I have never seen more unqualified people running their dick lickers about things they have no knowledge of. Deconstructing movies they haven't seen, criticizing all teachers when they literally can't name one, moaning about laws they couldn't comprehend if made to read. It's kind of amazing but worrisome. People doing outrageous shit in public for views. No one cares. You're not cute for being disruptive. The pressure from social media to look absolutely perfect at all times, to the point where everyday people are having surgery to alter their looks. My juggling career. The immediate venom and nastiness from commenters in many subreddits lately. Me attitude. Social media has played a huge part of this attention-seeking attitude. Everyone feels the need to be recognized. Sensationalization. For example, you have so much media reporting on violent crime, yet the data actually shows that violent crime has decreased. But that isn't particularly attention-grabbing, so it doesn't seem to be reported on. Planned obsolescence. The absolute worst. How is it that a $400 phone and $1,500 phone have the same 1-year warranty? Everything. Everything is getting out of hand. OF ads everywhere. We get it, you sell nudes. If we want them, we know how to type OnlyFans into Google. Please stop PMing me. I'm a woman. It's 117 degrees outside and the state is on fire. A lot of places seem like they are burning. Housing prices. There are condos near where I live that were going for $285,000 pre-pandemic. Those same condos are listed at $400,000 now. Political hatred on social media. The size of vehicle SUVs, pickup trucks. The US healthcare system. It just gets worse, greedier year after year. Homelessness. The climate. BlackRock. Influencers. Performance improvement at a place that over 50 of staff were on a PIP. Aloof management intersecting too late. Mental health crisis. Price gouging. Road rage. People expecting you to do stuff you've said no to already. Absolutely everything being a scam or a con. From MLMs to literally fake products for sale, to the ever-increasing barrage of fake accounts trying to trick people into handing over money or credit card details, everything is a hustle. It now takes effort to sift through the crap to find real things. Amusement park prices, both admission and the prices inside the park. We went to Cedar Point last month. Tickets were $125, parking another $30. $16 for a funnel cake, $10 game, and it was literally $50 for 4 small frozen yogurts. Was bullshitting with one of the employees and mentioned the absurd prices, and she told me that she would have to work for 2 hours to afford 1 funnel cake. The prices are audacious on their own, but knowing that they aren't even properly compensating their employees after all that price gouging is absolutely infuriating. Fentanyl. Social media phone addiction. I work with kids and it's surreal how they are born into it. It's so normalized, creativity is dying. I fear our next generation, everyone is glued to their phones. Every comment I'm reading would suggest that capitalism has gotten out of hand. Airlines. Ticket prices rising, legroom shrinking, cancellations and delays with no recourse becoming an almost every time I fly experience. It's all becoming quite infuriating. Biased reporting, fake news, sensationalism and reporting with a clear agenda. According to most people where I live, the whole fucking thing has got out of hand. Plastic, especially single-use stuff. YTF is the Raising Cane's chicken getting smaller? The Sith. Now there are 2 of them. Obsession with a political party. Would you like to donate to insert random charity you've never heard of? Spam robocalls. Game companies thinking they can release a game bit by bit through DLC rather than just straight up giving us the full product. A DLC is just supposed to be an extra add-on. The game should still be playable even without it, but most AAA game companies would rather let us play 25 of a game and have us pay extra for the rest. Also, at least in the DC area, violent crimes by teenagers. It's insane. Last year, a 12-year-old and 14-year-old killed an Uber Eats driver and stole his car, which they then immediately crashed. Lots of carjackings here. A lot of these kids are on the edge of their seat to start shit too. They will sit in the metro and be extremely loud or knock into you multiple times waiting for you to say something so that they can then attack you. So no one says anything about their shit behavior anymore for fear of severe injury or death. Amazing. Outrage. It's totally out of hand. Everyone gets outraged about everything. It's fueling the divides and tearing the fabric of society and culture. Corporate